Alright, welcome to another unboxing video, and today we are having the RealMe U1. RealMe is a relatively unknown company, but they have been launching some phones since a few months now. It was a subsidiary of Oppo until they split in 2018, October 2018 I guess. And now they are an independent company and they are releasing phones on Amazon. Like this is the latest edition of their releases, which is the RealMe U1. And the specs of these phones are pretty good, and it's priced at around 14,999. We have a box with the protector and some documentation. It has a rear fingerprint sensor and a dual camera setup, I believe. And I got to say that this looks a little worn out kind of thing. I'm not sure if you can get that, but if you can see, it looks a little worn out, and that doesn't give a good impression to any consumer buying the phone for the first time. We have a charger, which is, I guess, 5 ampere. It should be fast charger, and a micro USB cable. So that's all in the box and some documentation. So I'll just keep this aside for now, and I'll get back to this. Right, so the phone, first of all, let me tell you that in hand feels rather light. I didn't feel like you're holding a real strong phone. It's not like it's really heavy or really light, but it just feels a little plasticky, right? It doesn't give that premium feel. Anyways, it's a 14,000 rupees phone, so I'm not expecting much anyway. So I'll just quickly try to see if there's any battery in it, and it does start. Specs basically are a 6.3-inch LCD display. It has Gorilla Glass 3 protection, I guess, as per the specs, but I'm not really too keen about that. At the top we have the water droplet notch, which is having a 25 megapixel camera. So that should be interesting, because 25 megapixel is pretty high value for a front camera. Anyway, I'll just skip everything, and we'll try and see how this looks once it's on. Okay, so now we have the phone up and running, and as you can see that okay. So first of all, the touch, the screen basically feels a little rough, but not something to worry. And it's pretty smooth. It's not like any kind of lag or something. And yeah, pretty nice. Let's go into Google and see if we can. I'll just connect to my internet, and here we go. So you're in the market and you want to buy a new television, and everyone starts suggesting to you, go for a 4K. 4K is nice, 4K is brilliant, and you're like, okay, fine, 4K is nice, but do we have enough content in India to take advantage of this 4K resolution, this massive resolution that we have? It's 4 times 1080p. Sorry. Let's find out today. My name is Harish Gavas. Welcome to the 8-Bit Goan, and today we're going to find out what content we have in India to take advantage of your 4K TV. So let's go back. Okay, so a little hiccup there, but nothing to worry. Okay, so at the back, let's go at the back first. I got to say, this is ambitious black, and already you can see that it's having some kind of scratch marks and fingerprint, kind of fingerprint thing going on here. So yeah, I would definitely make sure that I use a case for this. It has a fingerprint sensor behind. It has a dual camera setup. One is a 25 megapixel f 2.0 and a 13 megapixel f 2.2 and a 2 megapixel for the portrait mode 2.0. It has a micro USB jack, micro USB port, 3.5 jack, speaker grills, and at the side we have the SIM tray, which is interesting because it has dual SIM support along with a 256 MB memory card, or GB memory card. I'm sorry. So it's not like a hybrid. It's you can use two SIM cards and one memory card. So that's pretty nice. And on the front, we've already gone through the specification, and it looks nice. I will click a few pictures and see how this functions, and let me know what your thoughts are on this phone. If you are interested in this, there is a link in the description below. You might want to check that out. And thank you so much for watching, guys. Have a nice day.